And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
And we're underway. Mazraoui. Amala. Mbappe. Mazraoui looking to hit the byline here. Cleared away. Turns and goes back. Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Amrabat. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's nice. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
So what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Gabriel. Mazraoui crosses it in. He's found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, what a ball is in here. Over to the left. That is good alertness. Gets into some space. Amrabat. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Mazraoui. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mazraoui. And they've got a throw. Amala, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Long. Interesting ball. He's picked his way through. Giroud. And he was quick to react. And here's Giroud. Amala. That has been slung wide. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mazraoui. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Hakimi plays it short. Chooses to go. And he's had a hit! They would have been quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's a decent clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hakimi cuts out the pass. And he's there to get it away. Throw in. Amala. Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
5 minutes till the break. He's looking wide. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's taking no chances there. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mazraoui. Backward it goes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Bout of passing here, really easy. Up he goes! And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Long. Hollingshead. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Face to Mbappe! And that has been clubbed away. Amala. Shapes to shoot! Played out to the left flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Lloris is there to clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Amala. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Giroud. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. passing is crisp and sharp. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, great play! And he's certainly onside here. Referee has just said play on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mazraoui. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. Well,
the referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And here's Mbappe. Mazraoui.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe! He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Ben-Seghir! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that's gone loose. Now can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Giroud chasing after it. Oh, just skips past his man. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 18, coming on the field, number 17,
And the ball tries a shot!
number 9.
And he's there to retrieve it. And again! Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Amala for Olise. Can he get it through? Ben Sagir, who's set up one goal so far, threads one in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So they make their point on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Forwards and with intent. Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. He has found the way through. And here's Haaland. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that's not going to reach. Hakimi making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Gabriel, neither side especially adventurous early on. Brahim Diaz, over to the other side. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Matheus Nunes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Ben Sagir. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Swung over. Amala. Amala! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. Hakimi plays it short. And he's gone back. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. In with the challenge. And it's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Haaland. He's beat Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Amala. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Half an hour played now.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Gundogan. Oh, they can break here. And he's on his way! Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Haaland. Vardiol. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Backward it goes. And here's Doku. It's Gundogan! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Gabriel tries to clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Matheus Nunes. And Akanji. Ruben Dias. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Akanji.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vardiol. Now it's Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Doku. Bernardo Silva. The fullback is in acres of space.
That's
here.
Good play from him.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Turns and goes back. Caught offside that time. Mazraoui. Got a shot away! They get a throw in. Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Amala does well to get it back. Could move up a gear here. Matheus Nunes. Nico Gonzalez. And Akanji. Ruben Dias. Matheus Nunes. Here's Nico Gonzalez.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
71,649.
Hakimi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Haaland. Can he put it away? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gabriel. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
And he's going to have his name taken. Akanji. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Here's Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bastoni. Amala. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ruben Dias. Nico Gonzalez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Decent hit! Bernardo Silva.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Doku. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's managed to get free. Chooses to go back. And that has been cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Amrabat gets a foot in here. Ruben Dias with a definite foul there. Now it's Mbappe. Doku gets it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's the chance to counter. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim. So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So they need a win. They need a win to get them over the line.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kelly is there, and he can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Brahim Diaz. That is good strength. Hits one! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Gabriel. Amala. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Kolomwani! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kolomwani certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Gabriel and Bastoni, Ben Seguir, Amala, Mazraoui. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cambiasso. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Yildiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Amala, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You have to expect that from everyone now.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kelly. Can he latch on to this? Ben Seguir. Brahim Diaz receives it in a wide position. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Chooses to go cross-field. Cambiasso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hakimi is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Swung over. Amala. Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Amala. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Amala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Hakimi goes short. Now that's a fine challenge. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And he can clear it away. And that is out of play. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Francisco Conceição. Cambiasso. Great chance! Deftly out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Amala. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Mazraoui. And he's there to clear it. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gonzalez. Locatelli. Brahim Diaz. Gonzalez. Now, what about a counter-attack? And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Things are looking good for our boys.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Floated up and over. Danger averted for now. No, that was never going to make it. Gonzalez. Conceição. That's a little off target. Gabriel. Ben Seguir. Distributed tidily. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very... Amala! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Amrabat. Gabriel. Bastoni pokes it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gonzalez. Oh, that's a key interception. Mazraoui, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to belt it away. It's a throw-in. Locatelli. And here's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Some really good ball movement. And the counter is on. Locatelli. That's a sharp pass. Conceição. Colomouani. Ben Seguir. Brahim Diaz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. Cambiasso. So, what can they make of this? Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. Hakimi. Bastoni. Sends it crossfield. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Brahim Diaz. Always onto this. And it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Hakimi plays it short. Back would it go. He's had a shot! They've done it! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
The goal scorer after 81 minutes is number 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Brahim Diaz looking to go deep. And that should be the keeper's. Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Into the last 5 minutes. Amala. chance! Locatelli.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Amala! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Locatelli. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Yildiz. And that is that. Well, this is the sight of a dream fulfilled. They have made it through the group stage successfully, with the glamour and the glory of the knockout phase to come. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I would say, Peter, that it's not the ideal way to go through, but I'm sure if you were offered a passage to the knockout stages, you would take that.
So this is where things become truly serious. Every side battle-hardened, having survived the previous stage, and from this point on, every game is all or nothing, do or die, and there is no atmosphere quite like it. You have to say, this is where the competition really starts. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, this competition has provided us with many, many fine moments in the past. Let's hope for more of that.
Well, this is an opportunity, Peter, to show off the enthusiasm and desire to kickstart another rewarding campaign, hopefully. And we've seen some fine games in this tournament already. I think the quality has improved year on year. And to be honest, I'm not expecting a drop-off anytime soon.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Fiddles it through. Goulet has it out wide. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fran Garcia. Ceballos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goulet. He's through, now is he in? Amala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Amrabat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fran Garcia has a look and plays it forward. Goulet. Oh, this is a terrific run. Ceballos. Ben Seguir. Ceballos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await... Real chance! Yes!
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 4.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Ceballos. Amrabat does well to stand firm and defend it. Valverde. He's found a way through. Yamal delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fran Garcia. For Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fran Garcia. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. Valverde.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Lobbed in behind. He's played him through. Amala. Amrabat is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hakimi. Done delicately. And that has been cleared. Oh, it's come loose. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's great defensive work. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot, can he put it away? It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Oh, it's dire.
That could... There's the hit! He's scored! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Modric. Fran Garcia. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Swung over. Yamal. He's got away. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Fran Garcia. Dani Ceballos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Modric. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Hakimi. Referee's given a throw. Chouameni. Fran Garcia. Well read, nice interception. Amala looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
And that should get the job done. Chouameni attempts a clearance. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ben Seguir. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Tries to get it clear. And he's there to clear it. Brahim Diaz. Modric. He's shifting through the gears here. Goulet. Ceballos.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Modric. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
He might be in here. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Bastoni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Gabriel. Bastoni. And the keeper's got it again. Hakimi. And they've switched it over to the other side. That is good alertness.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Amrabat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lucas Vazquez has got himself a free kick. Gently done. Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's through here. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Fran Garcia, over to the left. Brahim Diaz.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, this is a great... There's the shot! Mazraoui. And that will be it. Victory in round one. Still, of course, a lot to do, but it is one huge step forwards. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the result matters more than the performance. This team can grind and keep grinding.
Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Driving forward, Hakimi has a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Barreiro. Otamendi. Antonio Silva. Aktukolu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he latch on to this? Out of play for a goal kick. No goals as yet. Kukçu. That'll be a throw-in. Foot in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Antonio Silva. Here's Otamendi. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Kukçu skims one in. Out towards the flank. Tries the cut back. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? Kukçu. Oh, he's found support out wide. Aktukolu. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aktukolu. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kukçu. He's got away. An uncompromising challenge. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Kukçu. Aktukolu. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Amala. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Florentino Luis. Aktukolu. Gabriel. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! Aktukolu. Florentino Luis. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Kukçu. He could be in here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Antonio Silva gets it away. Kukçu.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Delivery from up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, what has happened here? Otamendi. Ball played for Kukçu. Kukçu played out towards the right wing. Aktukolu stood up well to him there. He has found the way through. Played over towards the opposite flank. Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Amrabat. Oh, good spread. Oh, can he get onto this? Hakimi. Well, that has not gone well. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. He's found some space. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he put it away? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in game.
Mbappe! Should have equalised.
Mbappe nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Yamal plays it short. Opts to play it back. He's had a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Antonio Silva. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Otamendi gets over and intercepts. And that is that. Out at the quarter-finals, and as hopes quietly rose, so now they dip away. An anticlimax, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going.